Hello, dear students. My name is Ruchi Sengar, and this lesson is for Class 10, English Language and Literature, from the NCERT textbook First Flight. This is part 1 of the poem For Anne Gregory by William Butler Yeats. The objective is to analyze the context of this poem through songs and examples in the contemporary settings. It's also to enable poem appreciation via recitation and global comprehension. Think of Instagram, your TikTok, all these accounts that you have, even your Facebook posts. You get tons of likes and you think people love you. Do you really think they love you for yourself or for what you represent? Think about the actors. People follow them, adore them. They adore them for their looks, maybe sometimes for their craft, but how many love them for themselves? Can you imagine the pressure on these actors? Every time they step out, they have to ensure that they have makeup on. Will fans stop loving them if they see them for what they really look like? What makes people go in for cosmetic surgeries, skin lightening, hair grafting, artificial eyelashes, etc.? We even know of a pop star who wanted to change his dark skin color to white, don't we? Similar situations arise with teenage crushes or infatuation. Appearance dictates likes and dislikes to a large extent. Ooh, she's fair. Ah, he's tall. Wow, he's so popular. Gosh, her fashion sense is cool. Hey, those piercings or hair color or tattoos look awesome. Familiar, isn't it? I want you to listen to parts of 2 Hindi movie songs, which I'll play for you. And as you listen to both, I want you to try and figure out the difference between both. Here we go. This is song 1.
ये चांद सा रोशन चेहरा जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा ये झील सी नीली आंखें कोई राज है इनमें गहरा तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया.
Okay, that was song 1. Get ready to listen to song 2. Here we go.
तू ही तो जन्नत मेरी तू ही मेरा जुनू तू ही तो मन्नत मेरी तू ही रूह का सुकून तू ही अखियों की ठंडक तू ही दिल की है दस्तक और कुछ ना जानू मैं बस इतना ही जानू तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा मैं क्या करूं तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा मैं क्या करूं सजदे सर झुकता है यारा मैं क्या करूं तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा मैं क्या करूं.
Well, other than enjoying that, I hope you were thinking about the differences between these 2 songs. We'll discuss the differences in a while, but before that, what's common? Beta ji, you see, both songs are about expressing fondness, affection, love. However, like you might have figured out by now, song 1 reveals affection inspired by appearances, the color of the eyes, hair, fair skin. The second song, my dears, is a tad different, isn't it? It talks about the persona, the inexplicable fondness, and the fact that God rests within the loved one. There is no mention of physical features per se that inspire such a feeling. Let's come to the poem now for Anne Gregory, right? Imagine two people, okay? The first one, youngish, late, early 30s, middle-aged male, okay? Second, a girl in her teens. This is United Kingdom, the 1900s, the early 1900s, say 1930s. Okay, so United Kingdom, 1930s, a girl in her teens, and a middle-aged man. Okay, listen to the dialogue. Before that, I'd request you to open to page 140 of your textbooks. That's right, page 140. Excellent. Are we all there? Good, good. Stanza 1, can you see 3 stanzas there? Yeah, great. Stanza 1 is a male's dialogue. Stanza 2 is the teenage girl. All right? I'm not talking about stanza 3 yet. So it's the first 2 stanzas we are focusing on. All right? I'm going to be reciting this and I'll try to do justice to both the roles. Okay? Stanza 1. Never shall a young man, thrown into despair by those great honey-colored ramparts at your ear, love you for yourself alone and not your yellow hair. Now the girl, okay, the second stanza. But I can get a hair dye and set such color there, brown or black or carrot, that young man in despair may love me for myself alone and not my yellow hair. So, listen to it simplified now, and maybe you'll get the context in our present day. So the man says, these so-called dudes who keep messaging you that they fancy you, like you, want to be friends with you, these fellows, my dear girl, just feel this way because of your appearance. You know, those long gold, honey gold hair that frame your face. The girl replies, you think they fancy me for my golden hair and not for what I am? In that case, I'll go and get them colored black or brown or even reddish orange. L'Oreal has many options. Then we'll see whether they fancy me for myself and not my golden hair. Understood it now? So what do you think was the man's reply after the teenage girl said that she'll get her hair colored, change her hair color, and maybe the people will fancy her for who she is? Let's look at stanza 3. I heard an old religious man but yesternight declare that he had found a text to prove that only God, my dear, could love you for yourself alone and not your yellow hair. So, he says, I doubt if what you're saying will happen, even if you color your hair, dear girl. You see, my dear, I heard a religious man say last night that according to a certain book, only God loves you unconditionally, loves us for who we are, irrespective of our faults, irrespective of our blemishes, our deformities. His love surpasses this kind of physical attraction or earthly love. I know. Parents love us unconditionally too, dear children. Granted, but then, aren't they God's representatives on earth? The question is, human beings aren't objects, are they? What I mean is, think of a car. Before buying it, you'll think of prioritizing its efficiency, its color, the fashion worthiness, etc. It doesn't mean that human beings are to be liked because of these particular things. I leave you with this thought for now. We'll resume with the rest in part 2. Good day.